Lucas got a new episode and a new series to bring to you all. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny. This is my travel companion, Leslie. I'm not in Portugal. That's the first. We are traveling around Spain and we decided to park here on this town for 2 days to work and to figure our stuff out. And I just saw this castle and I was like, I'm here. Might as well just film it. So today I'm going to take you to the medieval village, to the castle, to the walls, and the last thing, a viewpoint.
It's gonna be awesome, so definitely watch the video.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I never seen one in Spain. It's my first one. So let's go into the village and let's explore. I think the entrance to the medieval village is in the center of the village, so let's go over there. Let's see what this medieval village has to offer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
In the north of the Community of Madrid, in Spain, you can find the village and castle of Buitrago del Lozoya. The first reliable historical reference comes in 1085, and at the end of the 11th century, this region was reconquered by the troops of King Alfonso VI, who ordered its repopulation. By the year 1398, the third lord of Buitrago, Iñigo López de Mendoza y de la Vega, inherited an immense patrimony from his predecessors, and he was one of the lords of Buitrago who left the most material traces in the town. During the incursions of Napoleon troops, Buitrago was occupied in 1808, suffering serious damage that made the population move to the suburbs of San Juan, while the French troops turned it into barracks for 4 years and destroyed everything before withdrawing in 1813. In the 20th century, the Spanish Civil War destroyed the Church of San Juan and the Hospital of San Salvador, damaging the Parish Church of Santa María del Castillo as well. In 1993, Buitrago del Lozoya was declared a Bien de Interés Cultural, asset of cultural interest, due to its walled enclosure of Arab origin, the best preserved in the Community of Madrid. Currently, multiple ongoing works are being carried out inside the citadel.
I don't even know if this is a village or a town or a city. It has a high school, it has so many businesses. I will call it a town. But because it's Sunday and we've been here since Friday, and Friday was kind of calm, chill.
Pretty calm, but Saturday was also pretty busy.
Yeah, but today Sunday is even more busy and it's just full of life, I would say. Like, look at this. That's the main entrance for the village. Live music is always amazing to hear. Yeah. I'm so excited to see it. Looks nothing like things that I've seen. It's a bit different.
I love that they have all the houses and that lead up to the gate of this village.
Yeah. It's like they built the outside.
Yeah. Together.
Like
they integrated it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say, because it feels like it's the same structure. Oh, wow. Whoa, this is a beautiful church. This is quite a beautiful church. And we already have our first information point, which has a lot about the castle. I will tell you in a second when I go to the castle, because this is the castle and this is the medieval village and this is the church. Let's see if we can film inside of the church, because most of the monuments in Spain you cannot film or photograph inside, but if I can't, I'll just show you the outside. But I'm intrigued to know the history. The church looks so cool from the outside. You want to see the inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Located within the fortified enclosure, the parish church of Santa María del Castillo includes certain architectural elements that can be dated back to the mid-15th century. The entrance facade was added in the 16th century and has a mixed-line arch framed by a Moorish molding with emblems carved into it. Originally possessing a 3-bay nave, today it is reduced to a single-bay nave with a semi-hexagonal apse and a raised choir at its base. A coffered ceiling in the mudéjar style currently covers the original double-barrel Gothic vault. On the Gospel nave side, left-hand side, stands a 5-story tower with a rectangular base, one of the oldest pieces of evidence of its initial, more primitive edification. The belfry bears horseshoe arch opening framed by a Moorish molding that runs all along the arches as well as brick decoration.
So now we're going up the tower of the church.
Construction of the church.
Yeah, it's just rock. All of the buildings and the wall of this medieval village are just rock. That's it. That's just the foundation, which is crazy. And I think this is lime, stone, which is even, it's just crazy.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting close to the bell. Okay, we just reached the top. But the bells are right there. I don't know if you can see the bell just ringing. Oh, it's so goddamn loud, it makes so much echo.
I want to see the
This is only for announcements or important stuff, you know?
maybe at the hour.
No. This is like, for example, weddings, baptisms, stuff like that, important stuff. These other sounds go hour by hour. Yeah. But from here you have an incredible view of the entire village. It's so loud. That right there is the castle. It's beautiful. It's different architecture. I cannot get over it. This is so loud. I think we better go down and talk down there. Yeah. You remember that I was just telling you about the signs? The one that doesn't stop ringing.
Yeah.
It's the funeral.
Very unexpected.
Yeah. Very unexpected. This church was beautiful. I was not expecting to go up the tower, but I'm glad that I did. At the end of the video, we are gonna see the sunset from up there, right?
Yeah.
Leslie has already been there. He's gonna take me there to see the sunset. It's amazing. It's amazing to see the sunset with this village. So yeah, I'm gonna keep filming, although there's the funeral happening. And I think I'm gonna go now up to the tower so I can show you the village from up there. And another thing before you go up, just to let you know, because I didn't believe that this was still happening, but it does. Spanish people still do siesta.
Oh yeah.
So stuff closes between like 2:33 until like 5:30 they close. So this castle is now open. This part of the wall is open, but it's gonna close like in 1 or 2 hours. Oh, you see the hours? Okay, we have our tickets and let's go up the wall. Whew. There's a lot of wind and I hope you can hear me correctly. And I hope the bell is not a big distraction in the video. This church is real big for a church in a town. Okay, it went off for a second. As I was saying, the view is beautiful. The church is also beautiful. Really old. And I love the castle. It's so different. I don't know the name of this device, but it was clearly to shoot arrows at something. But this is, I think, from the Muslim, Dentro del Mundo Muslim. It's from the Muslim era. So yeah, oh my god, there's so much wind. There's always wind in my videos, always. If you guys know the name of this device, please let me know. Leslie's trying to search it, but I don't know. I cannot, this is a thing that in Spain happens a lot. the Spanish sign is here. There's no English, there's no other language, so I don't know. I know Spanish, but some names are different in Portuguese and Spanish, so I cannot properly say what it is. Oh yeah, more weapons. Look at this. This is cool. This is definitely very, very old. You see? No tocar?
No touching.
No touching.
It's very difficult for me.
Yeah. What do you call this?
I
This
think a mace.
a mace? Okay, I thought it was called an axe. Like, oh, this reminds me of.
This is a mace, sorry.
This is a mace.
That's-
So the other one is just an axe,
Yeah,
also a different type of axe. Yeah. But this reminds me of.
Search again.
Reminds me of. Oh, no touching. Reminds me of The Walking Dead. Well, look at the view. This is Spanish landscape, definitely. It's beautiful.
Back on the mountain there, there's even snow there. I don't know if you can see that.
No, it's too far away. But these mountain views are just incredible. Up on this side, we have another artifact that I don't know the name. Really weird. And they are kind of trying something. But, oh wow. I love this church. This church is just beautiful. Okay, keep going on our wall walking. Let's see where this goes. Yeah. Oh, these walls are at least 12 to 13 meters high. This that you see right here, this is the medieval village. It's small compared to the normal village, which is here. Village? Town, should I say, town. Very old and destroyed. I will go around a little bit of the wall and stuff, but I'm not gonna go too much into this village. Look at that, wow. I love the river going around the whole medieval village. It goes literally around it. It's so beautiful. And you can see like some houses have been restored and people live in them, which is amazing that people restore houses to from this part of the historical village. They restored it to live in, because if they don't, they'll just be like the other ones, completely destroyed. It's just so beautiful. And it's not far from Madrid, it's like 1 hour. That's why there's so many people coming here. It's really beautiful. we find a beautiful town by mistake.
Yeah, by mistake.
Yeah, literally. So next to the wall, there's these stairs going down, and we just came down. And I'm just looking at this. And this looks like the original wall of the castle. So I think my guess here, I'm not 100%, but I think my guess here is they restored it sometime in the 16th, 17th century, and they just build it more high, and they just hide this. But I'm not 100% sure, so I don't know. But that's why I'm gonna search the story and tell you the story of the castle before I show you the castle and the walls. So, story.
Built in the 15th century, the castle of Buitrago del Lozoya is a Gothic mudéjar architectural structure with a rectangular floor plan. It consists of 7 towers with various shapes, built entirely of stone. It has a central parade ground, which is occasionally used as a bullfighting arena. What attests to the Muslim influence in this castle is its construction materials, such as brick, lime, and stone, creating an arrangement with the bricks, placed in horizontal bands joined by lime and framed with soil stone blocks. The most outstanding architectural elements of the complex are the curving vaults, formed by semicircular arches, or approximations of course. It is also worth mentioning its access door, made up of 2 arches located in a bend in one of the towers.
Okay. I think this is the furthest point of the wall. Small garden. Feels like he has a maze. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like mazes. But here's the river that surrounds the complete village. And that's an old bridge. Oh, you can even see that it's half underwater. Wow, I love medieval stuff. This is the way they constructed stuff back in the day, and they are still standing after so many events in the world. It's crazy. You want to go on the maze? We're gonna have fun on the maze because I love mazes, and I feel like
Small one.
don't look. Let's not see how the maze is, so we can try to figure out the way out. But this is a cool garden, and I love that you can just walk here, no problem. So cool. Is that the viewpoint up there?
Yeah, that's up there. Yeah.
Okay.
But you have
It
to
looks.
go all
We have to go all the way around?
this way. It's like a half an hour walk.
Half an hour walk, okay.
Yeah.
I must say that I love this castle for a big specific reason. This castle has been through a lot of remodelation works. Right now is a bit destroyed and you cannot go inside, but you saw from the drone shots that it has an arena in the middle, and also the architecture of the castle is different. He has square, rectangular and pentagon towers, 7 of them, which is not normal for a castle. Okay, I was just reading this plaque, and from what it looks like, this was the hospital back in the day. Oh yeah, Calle Hospitalico, so it means just the street of the hospital. So, oh yeah, look at this. They have old photos. Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Whoa. Hospital of San Salvador.
It continued to function smoothly until the end of the 19th century.
Whoa. That's cool. It's probably because of the Civil War that they stopped using it. I'm glad that this one is in Spanish and English, but look at how the castle was back in the day. With the wall going to the river, the structure, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towers. Wow. It was an incredible structure, but right now it's so destroyed that it doesn't even look like this anymore. I hope they kind of restored at least the inside so we can see it, but not like it was, just for us to visit this in safety. But it's so huge. Damn. Okay, it's kind of nighttime, as you already can see. It's 8. The sunset is in like 30 minutes. I think we are about to lose it, but...
No, it's gonna be golden hour, Danny.
Yeah, but I want to see the sunset, not the golden hour.
For
I think we're gonna go too late for the sunset. I don't know if we are halfway up. I haven't done this.
about 75%.
But we definitely lost the sunset. I think we are approaching. Yep, this is the viewpoint. Look at that. Beautiful town. Sorry, I'm out of breath, but from here you can have a clear view of how the village is surrounded by this river. Like completely surrounded from all corners. And this makes a good defense mechanism for the castle and the walls and the village. It's beautiful. I'm a bit sad that we lost the sunset. As you guys know, I love sunsets and I always try to film the sunset, especially when the video is about to end. But we're about to enjoy sangria. I hope you guys enjoy this medieval village and this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to Bros of DK, subscribe. He made the drone shots amazing. Look, just incredible. And leave your thoughts, opinions and love down in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. This little Portuguese guy in Spain says bye. Do you think it was okay?
Yeah. Take some meat.
I don't even know how I start my videos, I forgot. How the f*** it's been so long. Look who's got a brand new episode and series to bring to you. Oh god. The steps are like big, small, all tilted. Walking Dead, Jesus Christ. And here, foda-se, vento, check. Having a fancy microphone, it's another level. All over again.